Welcome to the podcast, Amusement Guaranteed. We're here at Cardigan on Dirge Destination Fun, where amusement is always guaranteed. I'm your host, Combo.
And I'm your other host, Rhett Parker.
Hi, Rhett.
Hi, Combo. What's going on?
What's going on? What's not going on? It's a banner day here at the park.
It's the summer solstice.
It's the summer solstice, the longest day of the year.
And Cardigan on Dirge Destination Fun is staying open as long as the sun is out today.
Until about 9:45.
9:45. I think 9:47 to be exact.
Yeah, we have said to all visitors that the park will close when the sun goes down. So be ready, because you will be ushered swiftly out of the park.
It's not that much longer, because usually the park closes at 9:30, but it's in the spirit of the holiday, the celestial holiday.
During peak season it's 9:30, off season 8:30.
Yeah.
We've got all the park staff are on high alert to get notification by radio that the sun has gone down. We must empty the park immediately.
And then you will switch out with Mark or Obcom, the night manager, and
he'll do whatever he does after hours.
Yeah.
And we'll go home. And I guess we'll have a late dinner tonight.
What are you thinking?
Let's pick something up on the way home.
Yeah?
Like a baguette or something. Yeah.
Well, we could share a baguette like Ratatouille.
We'll go to Pauline's sandwich shop on the way home.
Yeah.
We'll get a big baguette. What do you want in it?
Capicola.
We don't have that here.
Okay.
We've got cheese. We've got ham.
I'll do ham.
We've got chicken chopped up in some mayonnaise.
I don't want that.
We've got chicken chopped up in some mayonnaise with sweet corn.
I really don't want that.
We've got tuna fish.
Don't want that.
Mixed up with mayonnaise.
I'll do ham.
Okay.
Just ham.
We've got cheese.
Ham and cheese
but like
is
grated
fine.
And mixed with mayonnaise.
No, I don't want that.
Okay, cheese and
ham. And do you guys do oil and vinegar on your sandwiches over here?
We do mayonnaise.
Ah! What about mustard?
Yeah, we got mustard.
Okay.
It is really hot though. Are you okay with that?
Spicy.
Yeah, but like
not temperature.
not spicy and not temperature. I mean hot.
What?
Like you're gonna feel it in your nose.
Yeah, spicy.
No, not spicy. Hot. Hot mustard.
Okay. Spicy.
English mustard is the hottest mustard in the world.
Okay, like wasabi.
It's like wasabi, but English and hot.
So it's like wasabi.
Yes, and it's yellow.
Did you see what I did?
Yeah, it was really good.
Should we introduce
You put a little top hat on and everything just for that.
Wasabi.
And a monocle.
And a monocle, yeah.
Yeah. We got a couple of very special guests. We've got one very special guest and another guest today joining us for the podcast.
I wonder which is which.
They're just round the corner, actually, so I didn't really want them listening to us talk about our sandwiches.
No. We have to be professional.
We have to be a bit more professional today. So let's go round and meet them. So they are
They're
waiting.
at the picnic table.
Yeah, they're waiting at the picnic table by the saloon bar.
Okay. Does my is my hat on? Okay.
Yep, your hat's on straight. Is my badge on straight?
Yep. And my wallet chain?
Yep, your wallet chain is taut.
Okay. Yeah, I like to keep it taut.
Yeah, just for safety's sake.
Yeah.
You don't want to get caught in a mechanism.
It's really short.
Yeah.
3 links.
It's kind of not worth having, but it means nobody's going to steal your wallet.
Oh, should I take off the wallet chain?
No, keep it.
Okay.
Keep it, because that's part of your national identity, and we need people to remember that you've come here on a skilled workers visa.
Okay.
Because you came here to help us at the park.
That's right,
get to the next level.
Okay.
All right?
Okay. I'm a little nervous.
No, you shouldn't be nervous, Rhett. You're a valuable member of our staff.
Did Linda really have to be here?
Our guests today are Linda, the HR manager. Hello, Linda.
Hello, Combo. Hello, Rhett.
Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda.
Hello. Just a little question.
Yeah.
If there's going to be a podcast recorded in the park, I really ought to have been here this whole time. I'm pretty upset that there's been previous episodes without myself being present or a member of the staff higher-ups.
Linda, as you know, I am day manager.
Yes. Has this gone through head office?
No, because this is not a Destination Fun official podcast. We make sure to mention that regularly.
But you've said the trademark words, Destination Fun, several times, haven't you, Combo?
Yeah, that's allowed. That's fair use. That's allowed. Linda, why are you making it so difficult?
No, very happy to be on the podcast. Thank you very much.
Okay, thanks. And Linda is here today because we have a very special guest, and he is the owner of the land on which we stand. If it wasn't for him, there would be no Cardigan on Dirge Destination Fun. That is Lord Marcus Barton, or Lord Barton, as we've come to know him. Hello, Lord Barton.
Hello. It's Condo and Rat, is it? Condo and Rat. Good men, the pair of you. Look at you. What's that you're eating? Is it ham and mayonnaise? Always been one of my favorites, especially if there's some pickle on the side.
We're not eating anything right now, Lord Barton.
No, it's 10 o'clock in the morning, so...
Yeah.
What? You don't have your tenses?
No, I don't know what that is. No, my name's Combo.
It's a meal you have at 10.
I'm Combo, and this is Rhett.
Rhett
Yes.
Parker.
Condo and Rat,
no.
just as I said. So you referred to me as Lord Marcus Barton, which is halfway right. I am the Lord Barton, but I am the 13th Marquis of Barton. My name is Marcus Peter Jones. It's one of those things where everybody that's not a duke in the English peerage system is referred to as Lord. So whether you're a Viscount, an Earl, or so on and so forth. But you can call me Mark for whatever for your purposes. It doesn't really matter.
So, Lord Barton, what's your favourite roller coaster in the park?
Oh, I've never been. I mean, what do you have? I take a wander around. It's how I've met Linda. Sometimes I come down and we share a scone. I can't manage a whole one these days, and a cup of tea. What's the one that goes round and round in a figure of 8 and then disappears into the skull in the ground?
That's Slash.
Yeah, that's Slash.
That's our biggest coaster, Lord Barton.
That looks extremely frightening. I think I should want to go on that, but I am 87, so I think it might be the last thing I do.
Well, that would be quite the way to go, I think.
No, we wouldn't really want a death on the park premises. No offence, of course.
No, well, no, obviously we don't want a death on the park premises, but if we were going to have one, maybe...
It would be cool.
It would be cool. I mean, I'm not... Obviously, Lord Barton, it's an honour to have you on the podcast. We are not wishing your death. But if you were to go, what a way to go.
Well, we Bartons, we tend to have an incredibly sort of long tenure, long lease on the earth. I mean, my father, the 12th Viscount, he lived to 102, but he was a damn near vegetable at the end, so I certainly don't want to chase down his numbers. By the end, he couldn't even play chess anymore, couldn't ride his favourite polo pony, and he also couldn't piss. Well, he could, but he just shouted. He shouted, "Mozart!" He used to shout, and Mozart was the name of his cat.
What was the pony's name?
Beethoven.
Makes sense.
That
Named
does make
after the big dog in the movie.
Linda, have you got any pets?
No, that'd be far too much clean-up for myself, and honestly, I'm out of the house 20 hours a day. I'm, especially with the summer solstice, such late hours in the day. I'm just working constantly. Imagine a cat at home.
Everywhere I go, I seem to see you in the park. So you are here a lot.
Yeah, I bet you've done a bunch of other... implemented a bunch of other rules too, because we're open so late tonight, right?
Yes, it's just a lovely reason to add some more rules to the park's rules and regulations.
Well, it was you who insisted that we make sure that everybody leaves the park dead on sunset.
9:47, yes.
Yeah, and it was you that insisted that nobody was allowed to wear sunglasses.
Well, I don't trust you if you're wearing sunglasses.
Yeah. So sunglasses are banned in the park at the moment.
Absolutely.
My cousin always used to wear sunglasses. I think he was the first person in England to wear them. We used to just blink, we used to just close our eyes. And then Teddy from Teddington came and he had these glasses on where the glass was, sort of opaque. He looked like he had just 2 holes bored into his head. Freakazoid. I've never enjoyed his company. Don't know where he is now. I think he went to live somewhere exotic, like Plymouth or Edinburgh or somewhere like that.
So, Linda, I was reading up on the email that you sent out recently, the memo.
Gosh, which one? I'm always sending emails. I do nothing but.
Yeah, it was the most recent one, the long...
Lord Barton's getting away.
Lord Barton? Lord Barton?
Yes, what?
All right, he's still with us.
Just looking at the geraniums. They look terrible.
Yeah, Linda, so I was looking at that email, and there were just a couple of things I wanted to clarify.
Smell terrible as well.
Are we allowed to bring our own drinks in?
Sorry, that was me. That's me that smells terrible. I'm sorry. I'll sit back down.
Are we allowed to bring our own drinks in or not?
No, absolutely not. We wouldn't allow any outside food or drink.
Staff?
No, absolutely not, darling. No, no way.
But we have like a staff canteen which is away
Yes.
from the park and a lunch area.
There's
Yeah,
a
so-
fridge and a microwave and...
So you're saying all of the things that we provide for you.
Yeah,
You're very
so-
welcome.
What are we supposed to put in the fridge if we're not allowed to bring our own food and drinks in?
You buy a drink in the park and then you put it in the fridge. I would say that was pretty straightforward. You know, you've got a basic level of education for us to employ you.
But I don't know if you know, but Martin, who's currently working on the ice cream stand, used to work on the popcorn stand.
Yes.
He's got a very important dietary.
I know all about his
Issue.
dietary requirements. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm HR. I know everything about everyone
Like
before they even know it.
He has to drink 2 pints of milk a day.
Yes, I know.
Because his bones are incredibly brittle.
They are. He keeps breaking them and
And
having
we
time off work.
don't sell milk we don't sell milk just on its own here in the park.
I know. Therefore, that man is drinking anywhere upwards of 60 cups of tea a day.
That would explain the sort of caffeine rush that he's getting.
Yeah, he's so jittery, Martin. That's why we had to take him off popcorn, remember? Because he was just flinging popcorn everywhere.
It was getting everywhere. I just think maybe Lord Barton can back me up on this as the head honcho here.
What?
But I think that maybe an exception could be made in cases of medical need, that members of staff should be allowed to bring their own bottles of milk into the park.
Milk? Well, yes, we used to have a dairy farm on the land, but it was really not keeping up with its payments, so we decided to turf them off in favor of a new development. Not your amusement park cum circus, whatever it is, but the thing down in the
Not a
10th
circus.
parcel of land.
Not a circus.
What is it? Some kind of testing facility? I don't know, but they're always up to date. What was that?
Shh.
Oh, damn, yes.
No, don't
is
talk-
that the secret one?
Testing facility.
No, honestly, nothing to worry about.
Sorry.
And honestly, the man's just, he gets confused, doesn't he?
I thought that was like a Amazon distribution warehouse just beyond.
Yes, it could be that, sure.
Big grey box, isn't it? Funny thing. I
Yes.
don't go in there.
No, because there's nothing in there, and it doesn't hum.
Is that the place where whenever you go close to it, your phone stops working?
Yeah.
You need to get a new phone then.
My telephone is working just fine. I've had the same Bakelite rotary design ever since 1958, when British Telecoms forced me to have one. I mean, I didn't want one. If ever I wanted to talk to anyone, I'd just do what any reasonable man would do. I went to the window and I shouted. I just shouted, "Outside!" I'd shout. And then the cat would appear and I'd have a lovely conversation. And then I'd go back to bed or back to bowls, whichever I preferred at the time. Now, on the subject of bringing your own drinks in, I've got a little flagon here to keep it interesting. This was a gin made by my cousin. Frightful chap, but he makes a stirring rye whiskey.
So Lord Barton's allowed to bring his own rye whiskey in.
Yes, well, on the subject of exceptions being made for individuals, I think the world's gone completely mad. You know, these days everybody wants some sort of concession from I've got a health condition, I've got an identity that I've got to worry about, and there's laws and it's just gone mad. How am I supposed to keep on top of all of that as HR?
Well, yeah, we're talking of identity. You were responsible for stopping Rhett here
Yes.
from riding his skateboard, not in the park, but up to the front gates. You said that he had to dismount his skateboard
Yes.
before he got to the car park.
Yes, too American, very American.
Too American.
The skateboard, the symbol of the 90s America.
But that's how I get around. I don't have a driver's license over here.
I don't care. And while we're on the subject, would you mind putting your cap facing forwards? The backwards facing cap is just so... Oh.
We had these caps made with the logo on both sides so that our staff could wear them
It's
backwards.
fine,
Linda,
Combo, it's fine.
I don't
Pick
want to
your
be getting into
battles.
arguments with you, Linda.
No, and you can't.
I absolutely can. You're
No.
not my direct
I
manager.
wouldn't.
You're the HR manager.
Exactly, remember that.
You
Combo, I'll put the cap on front.
No,
front way.
you keep it backwards, Rhett. I'm not having this.
Okay, you guys are both my superiors, so
Yes, and you'd do well to remember that.
My cousin wore a backward-facing cap for an entire summer once. I believe it was 1973. We'd all got used to the dark glasses by then, but then he had a cap and he swung it back around. Honestly, it looked like he'd been scalped. Blood red it was, and his eyes were bored into his head, and his pate was as red as an Arsenal home shirt. Bloody funny chap. Don't know where he is now. Somewhere exotic, like Welling Garden City or Cheam or somewhere like that.
Thank you, Mark. But see, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Is that just a guy wearing a baseball cap and sunglasses?
Sounds like it, yeah.
Yeah, upsetting.
It could be me. That could be me.
You do look a lot like my cousin. I mean, he's a lot older than you are, Rott, but he's got the similar style with this cap on, all back, sideways, eastward, westward. It's. I think at my age, I've learnt to find it charming, whereas at the time, I found it absolutely incredulous and an insult to the Queen.
I thought that this would be a nice opportunity to take you to the part of the park which I believe is on record as Lord Barton's favourite area of the park here at Destination Fun, and that's the petting zoo.
Yes.
That we actually, Linda, and I don't know whether you got this suggestion, but Rhett and I put in a suggestion that we rename the petting zoo
Oh,
to
I saw.
Lord Barton's Pet Project.
Right, and what would be the purpose of that?
Just a little bit of fun. We could do a little cartoon of Lord Barton above the gate as you go in.
Lord Barton, especially ordered, some of the peacocks, some of the more exotic animals. I know he wanted not llamas and alpaca. From Peru.
They have a terrific coat, terrific pelt. Llamas are, of course, short of hair, whereas alpacas are more decadent a beast, are they not?
Yeah.
So we thought maybe we could honor Lord Barton by calling it the petting zoo.
Lord Barton's Pet Project.
Well, it sounds lovely, doesn't it? Of course. Of course it does, but I've been in discussion with the higher-ups and the corporation at Destination Fun have said that they're not having it. It should be labelled the petting zoo, the petting area.
I just think...
Petting location, the location for petting animals.
I just think that Cardigan on Dirge is as much a part of this park as the Destination Fun Corporation are. And I think we need to honour the history of Cardigan on Dirge, and part of that is the legacy of the Barton home, which we can see up there on the hill. It's kind of part of our identity, the large manor house, the legacy that the Barton family, so not just Lord Barton, his father before him, who was the last judge to issue the death penalty in this country.
Yeah, wonderful history to remember.
Yeah. Well, we have to remember our history so that we can learn from it. And also, not just the Barton family, but Cardigan on Dirge itself. And our major export over the years, which was flannel making.
Flannel making.
We made all of the flannels for the whole of the UK.
Not just the United Kingdom. I mean, if you met an Italian in 1880, firstly it was pre-unification, but if you met a Sardinian, he'd be wearing flannels from Cardigan.
Yeah.
And ironically, he'd be wearing a cardigan from Flannel, which is where little town of Flannel upon Plym was where most of the sheep shearers in the United Kingdom were based,
and only part of that is false. But if we can honour our local heritage, I think it will bring a bit more of the soul of Cardigan on Dirge.
And maybe Combo and I we could paint the sign on our own time at home.
Oh, yes.
Love to do that.
You're weaving a wonderful tale. It's so oldie-worldy, charming, and, what a wonderful wishy-washy world we could live in if we did all that. But you've got to remember a crucial element that you've completely forgotten from the story there.
What is it?
Private equity. Shareholders. Accountability to a larger being. What would the shareholders like?
I don't know. Get some of the shareholders down here and I can talk to them. But you don't get them down here.
No. They will never talk to you.
Bring
They'll
them
have to
down
talk
here.
through me.
Send them an invite. Send them an evite.
That's a great idea. We could have a shareholder day at the park.
Yeah.
Yes, we could have a shareholder day, but they've got plenty of other things they want to be doing. They want to be visiting, their yacht in Saint-Tropez. They want to go to an island.
What does Cardigan on Dirge not have that Saint-Tropez does have?
Good weather.
That's true. But do they have? Do they have?
Go on, Combo.
Do they have?
They probably have it.
Do they have a ring road that is specially designed to be able to access all of the neighbouring villages?
That's a good point.
I'm not quite sure. Every time I've been to Saint-Tropez, I've been driven about in a car.
You can be driven about in a car. I'll get my friend Nick is a taxi driver. I'll get him to come and drive you around.
Well, that's lovely, but, I don't want to hang out with your friend Nick. I'm too busy, I'm at work.
I had a car once. I've tended to go everywhere on foot. I think if a man can't find the thing in Cardigan-on-Dirge, then the thing is not worth having. I mean, that's my motto of life.
Hear.
It's been the motto of my forebears, of course, Papa, who was a judge, Grandpapa, who ran the flannel industry from here to Sardinia, and, of course, all of the Bartons before him. But I will say that the motor car I had left a distinct impression. It was an Austin 1100, but instead of seats, you just sort of crouched. And ever since I drove that thing, my shins have never been the same. The calf muscle somewhat atrophied. So ever since then, if I go to kick a football, I accidentally poo a little bit.
Would you like to have a go on our go-karts?
Go-karts?
Yeah, we've got go-karts. They're little cars. You can race them around the track.
Goodness me, that it does sound invigorating. Would it be some kind of race? Would you do it as well? Combat and you, Rope? Would you all do it as well? Would you, Linda? Would you?
No, I absolutely do not have
I would
time.
do it.
I would do it. That sounds fun.
I would do it.
Linda, live a little. Come
Live
on.
a little, Linda,
What's
for
the
goodness
Wi-Fi
sake.
signal like round the go-kart track?
It's actually pretty good.
Okay,
We've got good
yeah.
Wi-Fi here.
All right, well, I'll...
In fact, Linda, I would like to thank you for the good Wi-Fi.
Actually, yeah,
You're
that
very
is
welcome.
something, that the Wi-Fi is really good.
It's the most important part of the park.
Yeah. So you can get on your Wi-Fi. You can stream some Fleetwood Mac as we race around the go-kart track.
Stream some Fleetwood Mac as we race around the go-kart track.
That's the slogan. Okay. Shall we go?
Kart? Shall we go kart?
Okay.
You have to wake up early to catch me out, Combat, I tell you that much.
Here we are. I'm in cart number 1. What number are you in?
I'm in 4.
Okay.
I'm also in 4. I am perching on the seat next to Rhett.
She won't let me go by myself, Combo.
He's 23 years old.
Yeah, I haven't seen his driving license, though.
Okay, so you're driving and you're a passenger, Rhett.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not allowed to drive in this country.
Okay, and Lord Barton is in car number 6.
That's right, lucky 6.
Okay.
The amount of cousins that I have.
See, this reminds me, I did ask about a breathalyzer being put in on this ride, just to check drivers before... It doesn't matter.
We don't serve alcohol in the park.
We don't, you certainly can't bring it in.
No, you definitely can't bring it in. But I'm just worried if someone's brought it in on their bloodstream.
Well, what's a little blood in the alcohol stream between friends? That's what we say in the Barton clan. I've got another snifter here because I polished off that rye whiskey.
I'm so sorry. Please excuse me if I'm speaking out of turn, but Lord Barton did show us his half-drunk snifter of rye whiskey.
I'm afraid not half anymore, Rope, my old boy. That's long gone, perished to the angels. Now I'm working on an apple brandy, which was given to me by a short man that I met in the woods last Saturday Eve.
So sorry, Linda. He's allowed to drive, but I'm not.
I'm sorry, he's just so wealthy.
He's actually not that
He's
wealthy.
actually not. That's why.
What?
Well, depends how you count it, old Lindy old thing. Lindy Hop, if I might. There is
Please
paper money, liquid assets, which you can go to the shop and spend. And then there's, of course, your figurative wealth, which is stored away in assets and so on. The problem with this old bugger is that I've got none of either. My father, who was a judge, terrific man, earned money the fair way. My grandpapa and forebears, they traded flannel across the world. And Marcus, he just went and spent it all, didn't he? I always thought of myself as a dreamer, as a modernizer, and I've had many a habit, calling the petting zoo
The
Lord
countdown's beginning.
10, 9,
I've kept monkeys.
8,
Old Volkswagen.
7,
New Volkswagen.
6,
Toucans.
5,
Threekins.
4,
Gummy bears.
3,
Wild bears.
2.
7 ounces of cocaine this morning.
1. Go!
Oh, get into gear, you old bugger!
Oh my god.
Whew, I can't believe Lord Barton won. That's crazy.
Well, he won out of the 4 of us. There was a 6-year-old that beat all of us.
Yeah.
Yes, I like to keep to the speed limit.
Sorry, so the 6-year-old is allowed to drive?
Yes.
Yeah.
Good work by that young man. He reminded me of a young Sterling Moss.
That's a race car driver.
Oh, okay, sorry. We only have Dale Earnhardt Jr. where I'm from.
Yeah, we've got Sterling Moss, Damon Hill.
David Coulthard.
Yes.
Johnny Herbert. All of which...
The one with the moustache. Do you remember him?
Yes,
in the 90s.
Nigel Mansell.
Nigel Mansell.
All of whom have visited for the summer hunt, actually. Lords, we host hunts. And I've always been a fan of sort of relatively obscure British racing drivers, so they all came. None of them terribly good at hunting, but absolutely perfect at charades.
Linda, I've got a more of a podcasty sort of question for you.
Okay,
what
fantastic.
do you do when you're not here at the park?
Good
How
question.
do you enjoy your time?
Gosh, yeah. So it's a wonderful question, actually. I will go home. I drive home and I'll sort of cry my way there. Then I'll get out the car. Then I will go inside, close the door, take a big, deep breath out. Then I'll turn around and then I'll slump down the back of the front door to the floor, and I'll sit there and stare for about 40 minutes. Then I'll get up and then I'll do a quick tea, shower and bed for about 40 minutes, and then I'm back at the park in the morning.
So you do 40 minutes of dissociating, 40 minutes of bed.
40 minutes of what?
How long is the shower?
The shower is brief. Very brief. I've got that down to 30 seconds. Face, pits, puss, done.
I don't think I should respond to that, maybe.
I do apologise. Of
Yeah.
course, none of the rules about...
I think I might have to report that to HR.
Oh, okay. Not a problem.
My papa had the same shower routine. He did his face, he did his pits, and then he shouted, "Boats out!" and did his puss, and then everything was clean. So I, for one, think that's a jolly good idea, Lindy, old thing.
Linda, do you have a family?
Oh, no. No.
Any friends?
No. What?
Friends? You know what friends are.
Yeah.
Friends. Yes. I
me and
I
Combo
do
are.
like a
We
couple
are.
of influencers online, actually. I do have social relationship with those people on the internet.
Which influencers?
Jonathan Tong, who is he's really big in the HR world.
HR influencers.
HR influencers.
Yes.
Yeah, I've never heard of.
No, they're not. They don't come into my algorithm. I don't know about you.
Oh,
Rhett.
what a shame.
Do you know what influencer I like?
Yeah, no, I don't.
Ballerina Farm.
Tell us about Ballerina
Ballerina Farm. It's actually a tragic story. This lady was in school in New York, and she was a ballerina dancer. But then she got involved with this kind of religious boyfriend. They got married, started popping out kids, bought land in the west of America somewhere.
This all sounds lovely.
She's got a bunch of kids now. She makes homemade bread. They've got a farm.
Does she still dance?
Well, has a ballet studio in her house, but it's not the same. It's women who give up their lives for a man's dream.
No, that sounds dreadful, actually.
It's tragically
Yeah.
impossible to stop watching.
Well,
I
I'm
would-
glad that she's got an outlet.
I guess so, yeah.
So you've got to know Ballerina Farm. Is that her name, Ballerina Farm?
I don't think that's her name. I think that's just the handle that she uses on social media.
Right, okay.
I don't know her. I just
Like we
follow
call
her.
Die Hard, and Ratatouille. You
Right,
call her
right.
Ballerina Farm.
Yeah.
I would never give up my life in servitude of a man unless that man was a shareholder.
Well, then wouldn't that be a conflict of interest, Linda?
No, sorry. It's more
Wouldn't that-
figuratively, like I'm giving up my life to support the needs of a shareholder. I'm not in any sort of romantic.
So you don't have any kind of boyfriend, girlfriend?
No, that would be a waste of time.
I think you should meet Nick, taxi driver.
Nick is great.
He's great. He's really handsome.
He's really handsome.
Really?
He's really good at Monopoly. He wins Monopoly every time he comes over and plays.
Yeah, sometimes the three of us, we get a Monopoly game going. Nick looks like a young Martin Short.
Ooh,
And so
interesting.
very handsome,
Yes.
taller.
Okay, crucial.
And he is good at Monopoly. He likes to be the banker.
He does, which you would say maybe he's cheating. He's the most honest person I've ever
would
met.
never cheat, no.
He would never cheat.
He's good with money.
Good.
He's
Okay.
good with property.
Oh,
He knows
interesting.
when to invest in a train station and when not to.
Wow, this all sounds good.
He knows when to use a get out of jail
He knows
free
when
card.
to hold them, when to
Interesting.
fold them.
Yep,
Wait a second, this
different
is
game.
only in the game of Monopoly, not in
Well, I
life.
think it translates to real life.
Transferable skills, I would say, yeah.
Linda, I would give him a go. I've lived the last 87
Oh, Lord
years.
Barton woke up.
Sorry, I was resting my eyelids, but I was listening away.
These go-kart seats are very comfortable.
They are.
Far more far more comfortable than the Austin 1100, which atrophied my calves. But Linda, please, this is curious. I spent 87 years without a partner of any sort, and listening to Combo and Rhett, they're friends, and I've known my cousins, I don't like them, and I've known all of you. Linda, I pop in on you for a slice of Battenberg and a chinwag.
It's
But I
lovely.
don't know if I have friends. So I'd urge you to give Nick a go. He's driven me up and down the path when I need to pick up the newspaper, and he's charming. His conversation is a little lacking, but he is very, very good at Monopoly. Give the man a chance. Don't spend your life searching for meaning and spending money like this old bugger.
Interesting, okay. Well, I've got a spare... Let me just look at my calendar. I've got a spare 30 seconds next June. Would that work?
Okay, I'll get on the Skyline Taxis app and see if I can book him in for you. Should we open up our mailbag?
Yeah, sure. We have a question from Charlotte. Charlotte asks, if you could have any animal be part of the carousel, which one would you like the most?
So the carousel is usually horses. A bunch of horses on sticks, bobbing up and down while old-timey music plays. So you can have any animal instead of a horse. Great question, Charlotte. Thank you. What about you, Linda?
Interesting. If I could have any animal on a carousel, I think I would have a horse because it's what people expect. I want to make sure that people get the experience that they've paid for. They get exactly what they've expected.
Kind of a waste of a question, isn't it?
Waste of an answer.
Mozart and Beethoven. Mozart and Beethoven.
The composers.
No, the
The cat and the pony.
and the pony.
So his answer is still horse.
Okay.
One's a cat.
And a smaller horse.
I miss them, that's all.
Okay. I would like some gorillas. Wouldn't that be fun?
Rather dangerous, no?
Yeah. No, well, they're not real gorillas. They're made of, I don't know, what are they made of?
Plaster.
Well, plaster, yeah. So
Yes.
Silverback.
silverbacks, and they're kind of in a running pose, and you can kind of climb on top of their
Scary.
shoulders. No, it'll be fun, and we can
Yes.
change up the music so it's some like jungle bongo music.
Tarzan.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can call it the jungle carousel.
Just a couple of issues there. What if you scare a child? Not our job. We're
What
not
if
in the
I
business
scare a
of scaring
child? They come here, they're here for thrills. Come on, Linda.
A theme park is not in the business of scaring a child.
I think horses are scarier than gorillas.
If you got kicked in the head by one of your special horses
Yes.
or his pony, you
Yes.
would be out cold. You
I
probably
might be dead.
I used to run a music night in the 90s called a Jungle Carousel. It was incredible fun.
What
but
are the chances?
I lost a lot of money, but I don't regret a gosh damned thing.
I remember reading that there were raves on this land.
Oh, long before your time, Linda. I mean, when did we give you the land or lease you the land for the park?
92.
92. Well, this was a similar time. Jungle was big mid-90s, a bit underground before that. And I just love how it sways the bones. I've got atrophied calves. Even then, I was in my 50s, 60s. And Jungle just makes you want to headbutt. It makes you want to swing. And I bottomed out the hill. I built a basement car park. And I partied and I partied. And I took everything I could find. And boy, howdy, I missed about 3 years. Missed Euro 96. Didn't care. Wonderful times. If I could have one more Jungle Carousel, I'd die a happy man.
So, Rhett, what animal would you like for the carousel?
What animal would I like? I would like a big fish.
Oh, okay.
Like a clownfish, but big.
Big, and you ride on the back of it.
A blue tang, but big.
Can I pitch that it would be a variety of different fishes?
Yes, of course.
So like a giant aquarium.
I love that. A grouper.
Yep. What about a big cod?
Flounder.
This doesn't make
Carp.
any sense. We are nowhere near the coast. When a family is planning a day out, they're thinking, I want to go to the seaside. That's what they will receive. You know, you might have a carousel on the seaside, but
So we're bringing the seaside to landlocked Cardigan-on-Durge. It's simple, Linda.
Linda,
It's
not everybody
insane.
can go to Saint-Tropez. Not everybody can afford to go to Blackpool or Portsmouth.
No, darling, everyone could afford to go to Blackpool.
Not me.
Not everybody's brave enough to go to Blackpool. Some of them are little cowardly children who want to come here and be scared by big fish and big
Gorilla.
apes and whatever you said and whatever he said. And I think that we can bring more than you're offering, more than Lord Barton can possibly offer. We can be doing more for the people of Cardigan-on-Durge and the surrounding areas. I don't want them going off to Chessington. I don't want them going off to Alton Towers.
Neither do I.
don't want them to go to Thorpe Park. I want them to come here. I don't even want them to go to the seaside. So if we can offer them a ride that brings a little bit of the...
Let's build a wall.
Stop saying that, Rhett.
Sorry.
Every now and then
Sometimes
it comes
I know,
out.
just sometimes it comes out, and I actually don't feel like that.
My great-great-grandpapa built a wall with superb success, actually. It was made of flannels, and he did it to demonstrate the durability of the fabric. It actually bisected 7/8 of Derbyshire. Wonderful, man, but then it rained, of course, so it all...
Amusement Guaranteed is a podcast brought to you by Karlie, Menzel and Chris East. You can find us on Instagram at Amusement Guaranteed. And you can find our guests today, Ben Goldsmith and Katie Davison, at Ben Goldsmith LOL and Characters Online on Instagram. You can find Ben at Edinburgh Fringe performing alongside Karlie in Fabled, the improvised fantasy adventure.